I've never really done a story time before, or whatever they call it, but this is my first one, so don't blame me. Okay, this is a teacher story. So, I feel like in general, teachers, get annoyed when you have to use the bathroom during their class. It's nothing personal, just my bladders need to go. I feel like we've all been in those experiences when you raise your hand and the teacher's like, yes, and you're like, can I use the bathroom? And she's like, no, you are not wasting my lesson time just because you need to use the bathroom. You can wait. I'm like, bro, if you just said yes, you would have wasted less lesson time than lecturing me. And what's the big deal? What do you want me to do? Hold it in? Pee in my pants, like write a letter to my parents. Hey, your son peed in his pants today. What do you want me to do? The next story is about a teacher I had in pre-K. Let's just call her Miss Umbridge because she acted like a Karen. So Miss Umbridge had a lot of beef against me, and I don't know why. She just didn't like me. And I really don't understand. But anyway, one day she decided she was going to go full Karen mode on a 4-year-old. And she called my parents and she told my parents, hey, Smarty has done something really wrong. And then they were like, oh, what did he do wrong? And she didn't even think of an excuse on what I had done wrong. Come on, if you're gonna make up a story, at least complete it. You didn't think you were gonna get that far. So I don't think she was fired. I'm pretty sure she wasn't. Yeah, she wasn't. But I don't understand. She just acted full Karen mode on me. Another time with Miss Unbridge, I was playing one of the games because it was pre-K. They didn't actually make us learn anything. So I was playing a Dora game, I think, and I liked that game really much. I like that game a lot. So I was just playing it. And then she wanted me to play another game. And she's like, hey, Smarty, you want to play greater than less than? And I'm like, in my mind, I know my numbers. I don't want to play it. And plus, I like this game better. And she's like, oh, you don't want to try anything new. And she basically guilt tripped me into doing something I didn't want to. So I ended up playing that game. It was incredibly boring. It was literally numbers on a seesaw, and it was like, which one's greater, which one's less? I know how to count. Please stop. So, another time this year, there was this teacher, and I had forgot my lunchbox upstairs because, I'm stupid and stuff. So I was like, Miss Karen, can I please go upstairs and get my lunchbox? And she's like, how did you forget that? We're literally going to lunch. How could you forget such an important thing? Did I ask for your opinion? Her brain for some reason translated, can I go upstairs and get my lunchbox to what do you think about me forgetting my lunchbox while we're going to lunch? I did not ask your opinion. I asked for a yes or no question. But she let me go anyway. And I got it and I ate, but then lo and behold my bladder had to act up. And I looked around because usually there's 3 lunch aides. And I looked around to see if any one of them other than Miss Karen was there. Lo and behold, no. So I went up to her and I was like, can I use the bathroom? And she's like, oh, so first you need to get your lunchbox. Now you need to use the bathroom. And I left before she could say anything else. Because I have to go. Bro, girl, shut up. I'm guessing she was in a bad mood, but I don't understand why she had to take it out on me. And my last story is about a friend of mine. So there are teams in my school, and 2 teams have lunch and recess at the same time, and the other 2 teams have the opposite lunch and recess. So let's say teams A and B have lunch, um, like for the first half of the lunch period. So that means teams C and D have recess during that time. So basically, they make it so that pairs never meet. But sometimes people will be. Sometimes some baddies will sneak over to the other lunch, and there's no security preventing that, so yeah. For some reason they make a big deal about it. Like, I don't understand what's the big deal. It's not like the world's gonna end. But anyway, we were having a wedding for some reason. I don't know. I don't question it. So my friend snuck in because that was her friend's wedding. And so after the wedding was over, it was lunchtime. And one of the lunches knew who she was, and we're gonna call this friend of mine Oink Toro. Because yes. So we had to hide Oink Toro from the lunch aide, which, by the way, was Miss Karen. So if she found out, she would go full Karen mode. So we had to literally hide her. Like, Oink Toro went into the bathroom for like 9 minutes, but there was still 6 left, and we had to hide her for like the last 6. And Miss Karen literally had walked past our table 6 times, and I think it was more. I'm pretty sure it was more. And she didn't even look at the table. Oh my god. We got so lucky with that. Like, oh my god. But anyway, we were able to have a successful lunch, and she didn't find out. And if you're watching this video, Miss Karen, yeah, that's what we did. But I think that's going to be the end of the story time. Let me know if you guys want more, and bye.